Hello everybody and welcome to Redland Library's Let's Discover Online. Please join me today as we read a story and do some STEAM. That stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts and Maths. It's all about exploring and bringing these concepts into everyday life. Today we are going to read a story, Who Sank the Boat? And then, over here, you will see I have an experiment to do with you on objects and if they will sink or float. But first, can we get our waving hands ready so we can sing our hello song? Have you got them up? Waving. Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Hello everybody, it's time to have some fun. Let's sing that one again. Hello everybody, hello everyone. Hello everybody, it's time to have some fun. Very good. I hope you are ready to have some fun with me today. First up, let's read our story. Who Sank the Boat? By Pamela Allen. Who Sank the Boat? By Pamela Allen. Beside the sea on Mr. Pepper's place there lived a cow, a donkey, a sheep, a pig, and a tiny little mouse. Squeak, squeak! They were good friends. And one warm sunny morning, for no particular reason, they decided to go for a row in the bay. Do you know who sank the boat? Was it the cow who almost fell in when she tilted the boat and made such a din? No, it wasn't the cow who almost fell in. Do you know who sank the boat? Was it the donkey who balanced her weight, who yelled, "I'll get in at the bow before it's too late"? No, it wasn't the donkey who balanced her weight. Do you know who sank the boat? Was it the pig, as fat as butter, who stepped in at the side and caused a great flutter? Oh dear. No, it wasn't the pig as fat as butter. Do you know who sank the boat? Was it the sheep who knew where to sit to level the boat so that she could knit? Was it the sheep? No, it wasn't the sheep who knew where to sit. Do you know who sank the boat? Was it the little mouse, the last to get in, who was lightest of all? Could it be him? Do you think it could be him? You do know who sank the boat. Oh dear. They all fell in. Off they go. Walking home, all wet, except for the little mouse. And that's the end of Who Sank the Boat. Did you enjoy that story? It's one of my favourite stories. Now, I'm going to do a floating and sinking experiment with you. You might like to do this at home too. But first, I'll go through my experiment so you can see what you can do at home. So I've gone around my home and found objects that I would like to try and see if they float or sink. I've got a feather, a peg, a fork, a paddle pop stick, a leaf, a button, and a rock. Okay, so I've got all my objects here and I've got a container of water. And down here, you'll see I have two containers. one that says sink and one that says float. So we can put the objects in there once we've tested if they will float or sink. You might like to have a guess with me as I do each object. First off, I'm going to start with my fork. Do you think this will float or sink? Should we have a look? What do you say? I'm going to say sink. It did. Straight to the bottom it went. Going to put that one in the sinking container. Next, a rock. Rocks are quite heavy. Do you think this one will float or sink? It sunk too. What about a leaf? They're nice and light. They blow in the breeze. Do you think it might sink or float? Let's have a look. Oh, it's floating on top. Did you get that one right? That one can go in our floating container. Now, a paddle pop stick. Would you like to have a guess if it will float or sink? Oh, it's floating too. Into the floating container. What about a peg? It's made of plastic. Do you think it will be light enough to float? Or do you think the metal part might make it sink? Oh, it went to the bottom as well. Into the sinking container it goes. I've got 2 items left. A button. Now it's got 2 holes. What do you think it might do? It sunk too. Last one, a feather. Feathers are also light. Do we think this one might float? It did. And here we go. There's all our floating objects. So we've got feather, the leaf, and a paddle pop stick. What did we have in our sinking container? We had the peg, and the fork, and the rock, and the button. But really, you could use any objects at home. You could even try a toy car, or a key, or a ball. You just have a look around your house and see what you would like to test out in your floating and sinking experiment, because it's a good way to observe, predict, investigate, and estimate by sorting the objects into the 2 groups of sinking and floating. Okay, I'm going to sit back down now so we can sing our goodbye song. Well, thank you for joining me for my experiment. You might, like I said, you might like to do it at home, and maybe you could even write down and record what you predicted and what actually happened. Okay, but now it's time for me to go. So can we get our waving hands ready? And we're going to sing our goodbye song. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everybody. We're glad you had some fun. Very good. Can we sing that one more time? Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everybody. We're glad you had some fun. Thank you very much for joining me. I do hope you have had fun with me today. Remember to talk, play, read and sing as you have fun at home. See you later.